What's up, guys? So this is part 2 of the same storm. If you guys watched the last video, we were plowing driveways and it was dark out. So this is part 2 where we're actually getting some sunlight now. It's about 6:45 in the morning. We're now going to start focusing on our commercial properties. So part 1 was basically me going around doing most of our driveway lists. So if you didn't watch that video, it's the one right before this on the channel. And then this is obviously going to be part 2. So we're going up to, so basically a little rundown of the storm. We didn't get as much as they said. We were supposed to get 5 to 8 inches, and right now we only have about 2.5, 3 on the ground. So we got all our residentials done first, just so they wouldn't bother us in the morning. And now we're kind of focusing on all the commercial customers. So we have 3 trucks running right now. I got me, I got David, speed bump. I got David, and then I also have Owen, which, another speed bump, which I'm meeting right now. He's got the blue truck, David's got the dump truck, and I got, obviously, the white truck here. So, me and Owen are gonna work on the CubeSmart building, the storage unit that we do. David's already done all the apartment buildings once, opened them all up. Owen actually, first time plowing, just did our doctor's office building for me. So right now after this, we just gotta focus on our churches. We have church services today, obviously, being Sunday, so that's our next priority. So me and him are gonna get this one done real quick, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, you want to do that side walkway? That snowblower is a lifesaver. I can't believe I never bought one of those things sooner. $500 snowblower, best 500 bucks I've ever spent. So, if you guys haven't watched the channel for a while, you know the spiel with this place, but the reason why we got this contract is the original contractor did not clean all this out like they were asked. The customer specifically wanted the entire front clean, and they just plowed it, did a quick shovel in, and left. So, they fired them on the spot, almost like the first day that they built this place, and now we've been doing it ever since. So, that's why the snowblower comes in handy here, because it makes our lives a lot faster and a lot easier. We've had this contract since we started plowing, so 7, 8 years now. A little bit of shoveling here, but it's not too bad. We got a couple walkways, but it's nothing we can't handle. So we're in really good shape. It's about 7:20 in the morning. David's at one church. I'm going to the other with Owen, the bigger one. And we'll have these hopefully all opened up and 100% probably by 8 o'clock. And at that point, everything's been hit once, and then we gotta just kind of wait and see what happens. We're gonna have to move cars to the apartment complexes. It looks like there's more snow coming in, so we might have to do that later today. We'll see. And then, I don't know, we'll go from there. So, as far as I know, they haven't canceled church, so we gotta get this place looking perfect. So I'm gonna do the back, Owen's gonna do the front, and I'm probably just gonna have David do this when he gets here. So we'll all just take a side. I just hope we don't get like another 2 inches of snow and have to go back and redo everything. I'm hoping it's just like a coating or something like that, you know? Especially where we can just burn it off in these parking lots with salt. I gotta get out and get a few shots of the blue truck. She doesn't plow often, and she's getting old, so maybe a few more storms left in her, but she's getting old. It's sad, but she's getting old. Blue was my original truck when I started the company. Actually, I literally started the plowing side of the company with that truck, me and David. Kid's pretty good. He's not even leaving a spillover, unlike me. And I do admit, if you guys watched a couple videos ago, we were plowing this parking lot, me and Dave, and I was bashing, you know, all the haters and stuff. Yes, a V-plow would actually be good right now today, because there's a lot more snow and it's a little harder to contain, but it is what it is. I was shitting on him, or crapping on him, I can't swear on YouTube, but I was making fun of some people on that video. So, but I did get a lot of support. That's a shot of the day right there. Back to work. All right, we're just scraping these bigger apartments again. David did this at about 4 a.m. give or take. And it's snowing pretty good again, but it's not much, but it's just enough to scrape off. We have to move all of these cars at some point today, so I'm not going crazy because we're just gonna make a mess once these cars move. We gotta get in between all of them. So I'm just gonna scrape the drive lanes for now and deal with that later on. I'm just doing a few checkups on a couple of places I didn't do. Owen actually plowed this one, did an awesome job. For really never plowed before, very impressed. So there's about a light coating on this, so I'm throwing some salt down. Not going crazy, but I'm just curious to see what it does. If it's gonna melt off, then I'm just gonna salt everything heavy. Really don't want to have to scrape anything. I'd rather, you know, do a little extra salt than scrape. But I don't have much salt left in the truck, so I'm gonna have to take the trip down to the shop and reload. I got about 2 hours to kill till we have to move cars to the apartment. So honestly, that's actually perfect timing. It'll give me something to do in the meantime. But pretty much everything's done first pass. All the shoveling's done. Everything's been plowed at least once. So it's kind of just a matter of waiting until the snow's done. So I don't know, but I'm just throwing a light layer of salt down real quick, hoping everything melts. I mean, if it does, it does. If it doesn't, it is what it is. We'll have to scrape. I'm only doing this area because if we have to scrape that, we'll have to scrape that. If this works, then we'll just do the whole parking lot later. All right, sweet. We're in good shape. We're mostly bare pavement here, so I'm just gonna salt a few spots and I'm not gonna stress about it. All right, cool. I think we can just melt this all down with salt. That's gonna be the game plan for the rest of this storm. All right, now we get to play in the skid steer. This actually is scraping up really good. We haven't even salted it. This is just what residual from the last storm. So this place should scrape up real good. I don't like how this push box scrapes because it's got the rubber edge, but it is what it is. So we're gonna probably spend the next 2-3 hours in this thing cleaning up this place. It's gonna take a little bit because people take forever to move their cars, but we're gonna start and see what happens, and hopefully we gotta be at the other smaller apartments by 1 o'clock. So whether I go over there with David or just him, we gotta get those cleaned up at 1. So let's jump in this thing and have some fun. I'm sick of driving that truck. I'm actually looking forward to the heated seat in this thing. done. We got this place looking mint. A little bit of slush and stuff here and there, but pretty much mostly bare pavement. I'm just putting another quick layer of salt down, but it is looking really, really good. So we gotta go do our small apartment complex now, real quick, and then we're done. So shaped up to be a pretty easy storm, knock on wood. All right, now we get to do the fun one. This one here. I'm gonna use David's gonna plow it. Ryan's gonna be the blocker. And David is plowing it already. Hey, I know that guy. Hey,
Hey, missed you.
long time no see. Pay attention. All right, we're done. Just gonna go check on David over there, the building next door, but we're pretty much all down to bare pavement, black and wet on all of our properties. So a couple slushy spots, but nothing too crazy. So we're done. Not bad. It's about 1 o'clock, so it's not bad at all. What's that? 8 hours, 9 hours? That's really not bad at all to get everything done. So I am very happy with that. Went very well. So looks like we might have another possible little storm on Thursday. We'll see. But it's been the year of little storms, which I'm not complaining about. They're very profitable. So this one went really good. We do have a few things we gotta do before the next one, though. I noticed the skid steer has a really low tire. The cutting edge on that push box needs to be adjusted again. And then we probably should check on the plows and all that stuff for wear and tear. I noticed the cutting edge on one of them is getting a little low. All that good stuff. So we'll probably have a maintenance day at some point in the next couple days, but we'll see. And we gotta get more salt. We're running low, so we're getting a truckload, I think, tomorrow or something like that. So I don't know, not bad, but all in all, good storm. Been a good week, 2 storms in a week, so I'm really not complaining. It's been a really good winter this year so far. All little storms, but very profitable ones. So, but hopefully you guys are enjoying these videos. Actually getting some action this year, which is nice. Unlike the other ones, no big ones, but I mean, it is what it is. These little ones, they may not be, cool watching. I know you guys like the plowing videos when there's like 6 feet of snow, but these little ones for us are profitable. They're easy. Quick in and outs, a couple hours, not a lot of payroll, not a lot of expenses. So I like them. I'll keep them coming. We're gonna go back, probably resalt a few things this afternoon, but I'm not gonna film now. We're just gonna touch a few things up. But for the most part, like I said, we're black and wet. Everything's looking good. So we should be all done with this one. So, but appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you guys.